So for the minis, we've on the Mini 1000 we introduced basically the form factor in a black color, and then later on we followed it with the Vivian Tam Special Edition. That said, we had kind of one core color and one accent color. And one of the things that we do from time to time is get out and talk with customers and ask them any desires, needs, wants. And what's interesting was the #1 color request of all the things for such a small form factor was pink. And the reason behind it was that the female buyer really likes the small form factor, and the pink is a very strong color, a color that they're very passionate about. And so we had a lot of requests why HP would not do a pink notebook. So we were basically answering a lot of requests that came into HP by that female audience. And then we also followed with a white color. And the white color we carry through the entire lineup. When we look at our color palette, the black, which is our core color, we also have what we consider our alternative color, which is white. And the reason for that is that those two colors represent a very broad audience, meaning that the black is typically, I would say, 80% of the audience that when they buy a PC, they like the neutral. But there's also the youth or feminine side that tends to buy in a notebook category, and the white tends to meet that. So in the end, we ended up with black, white, and pink, and it was very strategic, and that is black addressed the neutral, white addressed what we consider the crossover between both male, female, youth, as well as just an alternative to the black. And then the pink was really about the passion that we got from female buyers of our Mini 1000. We must have this product, and we want it in pink. So again, the three colors are both based on consumer needs and wants, as well as our own strategic research on colors that meet a worldwide audience. Can I borrow that? So with HP developing pink, one of the things that we wanted to do is make sure that we just didn't introduce another pink, okay? And you know, HP brought to market in 2006 with a partnership with Nisha out of Kyoto, and we worked with them in developing this new IMR pattern. So we have female designers, which is good. So the female design folks within my group basically worked on the mini category. And so this is obviously designed by women for women. Okay, that's #1. #2 is that the design of the filigree and the floral pattern to the back, we wanted to give a level of sophistication to the product so it didn't look just toy. Okay. #3 is that the color itself, we were very careful to make sure that we had what I would consider an aspirational pink versus a juvenile pink. Because what we see with buying habits, whether it be male, female, is they always like to buy ahead and not be treated as children. So we wanted to make sure that we were not going off and making this a very toy product. We wanted it to appear, if you wanted to carry this, it still looked professional, but it had an embellishment to the surface that still made it personal. You know, we introduced this product, which is, you know, exceptionally thin, right? And the big thing is that this is a component of smaller hard drive, lithium polymer batteries, you know, really making small form factor. So this is really more of our premium netbook. Okay. This product, you know, and again, some of the finishing, this is not a final product, but you get an idea. This product was designed for two things. One is that we wanted to introduce color, but the second, to hit a very low entry price point to make it affordable for a larger audience. And depending on your level of affluence, you may choose to go with a more premium solution, but we certainly know that there's a large audience out here that at a $2.99 US, this is a very, very appealing solution. But in the future, which it's always hard when I talk to press because I'm working 1.5, 2 years out, and so the answer is yes. Things are getting lighter and thinner. The thing that's interesting is that we actually were doing mini concepts, designs like this, back in 2000. And what was interesting was there wasn't, it was designs before their time, okay? And what was interesting is that we saw a lot of new products introduced by Taiwan companies with the atom chip coming on, and it was kind of just, it happened, okay, in a timely way, and to some degree, the thing that I find interesting is those vendors really didn't know what they were designing. They were just making a small, cheap notebook. The reason the HP Mini is so strong is our approach that would happen back in 2000 was designing a product around the size of the keyboard and focusing on probably a key interface. And if you look at the HP keyboard versus the Taiwan vendor, they've now changed to be more like us. So we had, I think, good usability and design thought when we developed it. So as far as the other question as to new categories that HP is creating, this product is probably one of the ones where we've done, the Mini is a good product, okay, but it doesn't address everyone. The notebook is a good product, but it doesn't address everyone. There's a distance between this product, and this is where this sits, it's in the middle. The DV2 is thin, fairly light, better display, better performance. This is something that HP has really brought to the market. Companies, great companies out of Japan have always done thin, beautiful, nice, small notebooks, but very high price. Okay. Our approach was, how can we take great attributes like that and kind of very entry price point attributes here and make a good product. So the DV2, which is all metal construction, so very, very strong design or material in construction, is a very beautiful product, and it's in a category where now you've seen the folks in Taiwan all of a sudden enter with a whole new lineup to address this new category. So it's interesting to see how everybody kind of reads things, who's the follower and who's the leader. I think it really doesn't matter who's always first, it's who has the right design.